Welcome to the Young Filmmakers Project. I'm Orion Ludlow. For the next half hour or so, we're going to be showing you some of the films students in Vancouver Public Schools have been making as part of their classroom projects. Let's learn a little bit more about how these films are made. 5 high schools, several middle schools, and even a couple of elementary schools offer video production classes. The focus of each teacher's curriculum is slightly different, but in all of the classrooms, students learn how to tell compelling stories for television or film. Some other classes teach kids the basics of TV news. In others, it's documentary filmmaking or movie production. That kind of high-level communication training will come in handy no matter what kind of field they enter into as adults. We're joining you from Durst Theater at the Vancouver School of Arts and Academics, where teacher Jim Jeffers has his class focused on filmmaking. We're going to see a couple of films by his class today. The first is called The Muffin Man.
Wait, you have the wrong man.
Stand aside, will you please? I didn't kill anyone. Right now, while you are... Transfers occurred.
Can't you accept the possibility that this isn't an X-file? Aside from the
Backen und genießen.
I wish I had a muffin. Whoa. What the heck?
What?
What?
You just said what the heck to a muffin. Is there something wrong with it? Can I eat it? I'm really hungry.
This muffin was my breakfast cereal.
Like, metaphorically?
No, like I had a bowl of cereal and then it became this muffin.
What?
This morning, I was staring at my bowl of cereal. It sucked. I stared at it, wishing I had a muffin, and then all of a sudden it turned into this muffin. I think I can turn food into muffins.
I'm a little worried you're acting like you're serious or something.
I am serious. Come on, I'll show you. You ready for this? It's not working.
Maybe you can only do it with cereal.
No, that's not it. I need to see the muffin in my mind's eye.
Yeah. Alright, do that. How's nobody seeing this? This is amazing. We need to push this ability to its limits. I'll train you. Within time, you'll become a master.
Aren't I the one with the muffin pouch?
Those who can't learn, teach. Alright, Oliver. No more visual inspiration. You have to be able to do this anytime and anywhere.
But I can't. I can't just imagine what a muffin looks like.
Alright. Imagine a cupcake, right?
Okay.
But instead of frosting, there's just more cupcake. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Got that?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Try this.
Oh, but that's my last pomegranate.
I don't really care.
Okay. What flavor should I make it?
I guess you could do chocolate or poppy seed. Just don't do peanut,
Wait, why not peanut?
because I'm allergic to peanut. I want to see you grow in this, Oliver. I don't want to die before that. Okay?
Okay.
Dude, what are you doing? Make it more subtle. That light flashing, that's not gonna work. People are gonna start to notice that. Don't just imagine the food being a muffin. Imagine it becoming that muffin. Okay?
Right. I did it!
We did it, dude. Oh my gosh, wait. You need to remember that with great power also comes great responsibility.
You're so right. We need to use my powers for good. Like crime fighting!
Yeah, except instead of crime fighting, how about we cash in on this by making a ton of these and selling them at school? You can make so much money.
I don't know. Sounds like you're exploiting me.
No. I'm like Uncle Ben, and you're like Peter Parker. I'm always there for you. Come on, shake on it.
Okay.
Dude, I can't believe how successful this has been. It's only been a week and we've made $500.
I know. Isn't it great? Hey, it's like that TV show Pushing Daisies. And I'm like the pie maker
Dude,
Ned.
I'm gonna stop you right there. That show's for girls.
Fine, be that way.
Could you make me one of those?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Just don't do peanut,
Wait, why not peanut?
because I'm allergic to peanut. Tell my dog that I loved him.
I didn't mean to. No.
I'm joined now by the Muffin Man crew. We have Nick Shaw, Alex Gavlik, and Garrett Farnes. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Thanks a lot for joining me.
Thanks.
Loved the movie. Loved it. No one's really listed as a writer. So who wrote it? What was the creative process like for coming up with the story?
I was the main writer for it. The process, a lot of it came from, I had this prompt where it was like, what is something not a lot of people know about you? And I didn't want to take it seriously. So I wrote, I can turn any food into a muffin. And then I was like, oh, that'd be a pretty funny idea for a movie. And so I kind of took it and then sort of used like Spider-Man and other comic books as like the outline for it, and then just, yeah, kind of put it together as a homage to superhero movies.
You guys in the acting portion of it, it was. I mean, were you having fun? Were you, taking it serious, obviously, but looked entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of time and a lot of work, but it was definitely a good experience. I've never really acted for film before, and so it was cool to try something new.
Your death scene.
Yeah, that was actually
That was awesome.
that was a really fun scene to film.
Yeah. Is that your line? You write that?
Some of it. A lot of it was kind of shifted around. If you look at the original screenplay, there's a lot like we kind of thought up with at the spot. But
Yeah, like the slow motion fall of the paper as it
yeah, that was
lands.
good.
And
I mean, that was
tell my dog I love him.
the paper. I mean, that's one of those sort of classic images. It's like the floating plastic shopping bag in American Beauty or something. It's really I mean, it was. I think the speed of it falling tells so much of a story. You know what I mean? I thought it was pretty cool. But I mean, that's serious, but at the same time, it's I mean, this is a comedy movie. So you think it's harder to make a comedy than to make something serious?
I don't know. I think if we had done a few other things, it could have been like for a serious part of the movie. I actually added originally a different part of music that actually made it seem really sad. Like even with the funniness going on, like it wasn't funny at all. It was actually like really dramatic. I mean, as much as it could be. And I was like, oh wow, I need to put something that's a little more lighter.
Yeah, you don't want to like shock people in a way. You kind of want them to keep that funny sensibility.
Yeah, it was a little depressing when I had that, but I tried to make it a little bit more humored.
I mean, it was powerful. I thought it was pretty neat. And I mean, how long did it take to make it before I ask anything else? You said it was a lot of work.
It was about a 2-month process. I mean, not every day, but that's about how long. We started in like late December and finished by like early February.
Yeah.
How long did you take editing?
Spread out, it probably would add up to about like 2 weeks of a lot of time. I usually didn't do homework and worked on that instead of.
Yeah. I liked, because in the movie I had the beard and I couldn't shave until the shooting was done, and so he kept like we kept having to reshoot these scenes, and God, I got sick of the beard by the end of it.
Yeah, the first scene was reshot like 3 times at least.
And you can almost notice like different lengths of beard in some of the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Got a scholarship out of this movie?
Yeah, from George Fox University. I competed against like 20 other students and submitted that one, and I guess they liked it. So
Yeah,
it's $16,000. It was pretty cool.
Oh, congratulations! That's really cool. That's so you're going to go to George Fox next year? Mm-hmm. You guys have similar plans?
I am actually planning on majoring in graphic design at Western Washington University.
Cool. Bellingham. Okay.
Yep.
And I am majoring in business at DePaul University in Chicago.
Our next movie was made by Alex. It's called Domino. Tell us what we're about to see.
This is a film about a boy who is pursuing a love interest through a long train of dominoes.
Okay, let's check it out. right, so that was Domino. That was fun. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions about that. What was your inspiration for the movie?
Well, we actually got a prompt in class to make a pursuit film about a person trying to pursue something they wanted. And I kind of took the turn on it, and it was like pursuing a relationship. And initially the idea was to do a gigantic Rube Goldberg machine. But then we got together all these dominoes, and we were looking at them, and they look so cool in the camera, and like with all the little dots and all the color, and we decided just to go with the dominoes, and I think it turned out pretty well.
I love the sound. I mean, the sound is so
Yeah.
powerful. It's just like this, it's pervasive through the whole thing. You just hear the clickety-clack. I mean, it must have taken forever to make. I mean,
Yeah. We had about a 2-month film process, and we would do these shoots at school. So we would have to come in at like 6 in the morning, and our school doesn't start until 9:35. So we'd get like a good 2.5 hours of filming in before people would start coming to school. I had to buy a lot of donuts for people to make this movie.
any other technical difficulties?
Oh yeah, because every single time somebody like moved or something shook, the whole train of dominoes would end up falling down.
Multiple camera shoots? I mean, were you getting
Yeah.
multiple angles on stuff? Because you only had like a couple second shots, you know? I mean, for the length of your movie, that was a lot of shots.
Yeah, and we only use 2 cameras at the most for one shot, and so we would get 2 angles from 2 different like segments of the domino train, and we would set it up in probably about 20 feet segments at a time.
To sort of end it with the love story. You're not really sure what's coming, and then at the end you get kind of a neat payoff. I thought it was cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us, you guys. Great movies. Hope to see the next round of films you guys make. I'm very excited. Our next 3 films come to us from Fort Vancouver High School. Students there have been working on making silent movies. The first one, kind of funny, it's called The New Guy. Something to consider, these films were shot entirely without sound. Everything you hear was edited on afterwards. It's a process called Foleying. Both of our next two movies are also silent films. They're also from Fort Vancouver High School, and they both deal with a common theme, bullying. But the filmmakers made some interesting choices here on sort of how to resolve the issue. One uses slapstick, and you'll see the other one has some clever camera tricks. Students at Fort Vancouver and here at VSAA made silent films this year. They've all entered them in a local film competition, so we wish them the best of luck. Remember that you can see all of the movies we've shown so far this year on the district's YouTube page. It's easy to find. Just go to the school district's homepage, www.vansd.org, and click on the YouTube button at the top right-hand corner. Well, that just about does it for us. Thanks for joining us for the Young Filmmakers Project. I hope you had a good time. I sure did. I'm Orion Ludlow. I hope to see you here again soon.